I'll be talking about curing of concrete. Curing of concrete is a method by which the concrete is protected against loss of moisture required for hydration and kept within the recommended temperature range. A curing practice involves keeping the concrete damp or moist until the hydration of concrete is complete and strength is attained. Now let's understand why curing is required. Curing is done to control the rate and extent of moisture loss from concrete to ensure an uninterrupted hydration of Portland cement after concrete has been placed and finished in its final position. Concrete that dries out will not reach its design strength or meet specifications. The longer the cure, the better will be the concrete. It increases the strength of concrete and decreases the permeability of hardened concrete. Curing also helps in mitigating thermal and plastic cracks which can severely impact durability of structures. The factors which govern the curing are moisture, temperature and time, and if any of these factors are neglected, the desired properties will not develop. Now let's see various methods to cure concrete. Methods of curing concrete broadly fall into three categories: water curing, membrane curing and steam curing. In water curing, it prevents the moisture loss from the concrete surface by continuously wetting the exposed surface of concrete, whereas in membrane curing, it minimizes moisture loss from the concrete surface by covering it with an impermeable membrane. In steam curing, keeping the surface moist and raising the temperature of concrete to accelerate the rate of strength gain. Now let's see water curing in detail. Ponding. This is the most common and inexpensive method of curing flat surfaces such as floor slabs, flat roofs, pavements and other horizontal surfaces. A dike around the edge of the slab, which may be subdivided into smaller dikes, is erected and water is filled to create a shallow pond. Care must be taken to ensure that the water in the pond does not dry up, as it may lead to an alternate drying and wetting condition. Next method is sprinkling, fogging and mist curing. Using a fine spray or fog or mist of water can be an efficient method of supplying water to the concrete surface, especially during hot weather, which helps to reduce the temperature of concrete, eventually conserving moisture inside the body of concrete. Coming to the wet coverings. Water absorbent fabrics such as hessian, burlaps, cotton mats, rugs etc. may be used to maintain water on the concrete surface by completely covering the surface immediately after the concrete has set. They must be continuously kept moist to prevent the fabric from absorbing water from the body of concrete due to capillary action. Impermeable membrane curing. Sometimes concrete works are carried out in places where there is acute shortage of water. The quantity of water normally mixed for making concrete is more than sufficient to hydrate the cement, provided this water is not allowed to go out from the body of concrete. In this method, concrete is kept covered with membrane, which effectively seal off the evaporation of water from concrete. Steam curing. Steam curing is used for accelerating the early hardening of concrete and mortars by exposing it to steam and humidity. This type of system is most commonly used for precast concrete products where standard products are manufactured in the factory and the turnaround time of the formwork is very quick. In the curing chamber, the control of temperature and humidity is of prime importance, or else the concrete products are likely to get fracture, crumble and develop other problems later in their service life. This type of curing system is generally adopted for railway sleepers, concrete blocks, pipes, manhole covers, poles, pipe culverts, pre-stressed concrete and so forth. Now an important aspect, what should be the duration of curing? The duration of curing of concrete depends on the grade and type of cement. mix proportion, desired concrete strength, shape and size of the concrete member, and environmental and exposure condition. The duration may vary from few days to a month. In case of ordinary Portland cement, exposed surfaces of concrete shall be kept continuously damp or in a wet condition by ponding or by covering with sacks, hessian cloths or other similar material and kept continuously wet for at least 7 days from date of placing. In case of concrete, where mineral admixtures or blended cements are used, it is recommended that the minimum periods may be extended to 10 to 14 days for assisting the secondary reaction. Ladies and gentlemen, with this I have come to an end of this video. Thanks. Jai Hind.